Hey, what's going on, everybody? I hope you are having a great Friday and a great start to your weekend. If you hit the gym, hey, kudos to you. And if you are on your way or in the gym right now listening to this review, then thank you and kudos to you for making it through another grueling week. Now, I did have a bunch of reviews lined up, but yesterday and the day before, I kind of was sitting down and was about to edit, and I didn't notice that the mic like battery ran out. So I basically was just doing reviews on mute. Now if you guys want to see a little bit of those bloopers, because I call them bloopers because you basically can't hear anything I'm saying. It's basically, if you can read lips, then potentially you'll get it. I'll add a little clip at the end if you guys want to see it. Maybe it'll bring some laughter to you guys, but regardless, I'll just add it at the end. But this is an Apollon nutrition review. Don't have the Apollon shirt on because I was wearing it yesterday when I was doing the review on mute. But regardless, it is for the Apollon nutrition Enigma. Uh, it is a complex formula, so it is a complete essential amino acid plus BCAA recovery matrix with electrolytes. So basically, this is a stacked in like a stacked formula. To say it lightly, you will basically have everything that you would get from different supplements just packed in one. So for the past 40 days, I've been trying out this Enigma formula. And honestly, before we get into that, I want to speak about the flavors that Apollon Nutrition has given us for this Enigma formula. Now, this one that I have in my hand is the pineapple flavor. To be honest, this has to be my favorite flavor. Number one, because the flavor is well balanced. You do not get anything too much on the sweet side. It is perfect. When you are thinking of a pineapple, like a sweet, juicy pineapple, that's the flavor you're going to get here. I threw it in 32 ounces of water, 24 ounces of water, and it was good to go, meaning that it wasn't too sweet, that I didn't need to add additional water, and it didn't get watered down when I put it up to 32 ounces of water. It was perfect. For me, I think 32 ounces is right there. So again, the pineapple flavor is slamming. Now, if this flavor is sold out, then you can pick up this one, because this is my second favorite Enigma flavor, which is the Leche Martini. Now, this is a very unique flavor. You do get like a strawberry milkiness to it. But regardless, another well balanced flavor, meaning that it's not too sweet or not too bitter in any sense. I feel like it's a nice, refreshing drink, and it is a little bitterness towards it, meaning that it's trying to like lean towards that martini flavor, like the alcohol flavor. But this does not have any alcohol in it. But regardless, it is a very unique flavor in the sense that it is only available for the Apollon Nutrition brand, and they did a great job at this. So I did crack open a third Enigma tub. I have it downstairs. I think it's called Bomb Blast or something like that. But it's supposed to be similar to the American pop flavor, or that a lot of companies have used for pre-workouts or other or other pump formulas, as well as amino acids. I know Axel and Sledge have that as like their icy sludge flavor, but it's basically American pop, and that flavor, I feel like that will be third on my list. So again, the number one flavor is the pineapple, and the second one, or the runner-up, will be the leche martini if the pineapple one is sold out. So let's get into the ingredient profile, because I felt like I already talked too much about the flavor. So let's move on to the supplement facts. So the serving size is 1 scoop, and we're getting approximately 29 grams for this leche martini flavor. And I did notice that it does switch up from the pineapple. The pineapple flavor has 30.85 grams. I'm not sure if it's something to do with the flavor more than anything, because the ingredient profile is the same. The last time I checked, and I'm looking at it right now, things look very similar. So I think it's just depending on the flavor is the scoop size. Um, so again, it's around 30 grams per scoop. So that's why earlier I said it's a big ass scoop, especially for an amino. A big stacked amino. So 32 ounces with this big ass scoop of close to 30 grams. Perfect. I threw this on digital scale. It weighed 29 grams. Flat level scoop. You are good to go. Now they do a 40-20 split, meaning that you can take this like at a half a scoop dose if you want to stretch it out. But for me, I took it at the 20, well, at the one scoop serving size, so it lasted me 20 days. Um, Now let's move on to the ingredient profile, and I'm going to read it at the one scoop serving size just to save time. So we are getting some calcium at 95 milligrams. We're getting some phosphorus at 79 milligrams. Now we're getting some magnesium at 28 milligrams. We're getting some sodium at 50 milligrams and some potassium at 160 milligrams. Now we do get a quick breakdown of in three more sections of this ingredient profile of this stacked Enigma complete essential amino acid plus BCAA recovery matrix with electrolyte formula from Apollon Nutrition. Now we are going to get into the amino acid matrix EAA slash BCAA formula. Now they do give us a breakdown that for the amino acid, the EAA section, we are getting 14,550 milligrams, and for the BCAAs, we are getting 10,000 milligrams. So pretty stacked uh, uh, dosages more than anything. Excuse me for that. I'm trying to find the perfect word. So we're getting some L-leucine at 5,000 milligrams, some L-isoleucine at 2,500 milligrams, some L-valine at 2,500 milligrams, some L-lysine hydrochloride at 2,000 milligrams, some L-threonine at 2,000 milligrams. We are getting some L-histidine at 150 milligrams, some L phenylalanine at 150 milligrams, some L-methionine at 150 milligrams, some L-trophophane at 100 milligrams. Sorry if I chopped that up. Don't really know if I'm saying it correctly because these words are a little trickier to say. Now, following that, we're getting some strength and performance matrix, and again, we get another yield of how many milligrams you are getting, and it says 7,000 milligrams. So it is split between two ingredients, and we're getting L-glutamine at 5,000 milligrams and betaine anhydrous at 2,000 milligrams. This ingredient profile already, you already see that's getting stacked, especially adding with the L-glutamine and the betaine anhydrous. For me, I love to see L-glutamine in a EAA or BCAA formula or something like this that has also hydration. Is also a hydration formula because glutamine is a ingredient or a supplement that helps you recover quick from a grueling workout, whether you're doing back, arms, chest, legs, whatever it is. It does help the recovery process. And back in the day, little plug-in. Back in the day, I used to take it. These big ass capsules from Optimum Nutrition. If you know what I'm talking about, leave a comment down below on how hard they were down. Like they were hard to down. Excuse me, because there was some huge ass tablets. My boy put me onto them. Sure, the recovery was better, but like I just hated downing them. And I know there was a powder form, but for me at that time, I was just following, what my buddy was telling me, because he was getting results. Following that, we are getting some electrolytes and hydration matrix, and again, we are getting the dosage on that, and it is 4,002 milligrams. Now we are getting taurine at 2,000 milligrams, coconut water powder at 1,000 milligrams, some calcium K at 525 milligrams, some potassium phosphate at 180 milligrams, some sodium phosphate at 157 milligrams, and some dimagnesium malate at 140 milligrams, and that is the entire ingredient profile. So as you can see, this is a stacked ingredient profile. If I haven't said it enough, I will continue to say it just because Apollon goes hard with their pre's, with their proteins, and talk about, and especially with this formula, talk about proteins. That is the next review coming up, potentially this weekend or entering the next week. So stay tuned for that one, because you will not want to miss that review. So let's move on to the experience portion, or the way that I've been feeling with this Enigma stack formula by Upon Nutrition. I feel like this, you have to pick it up. At least try it for that 20-day trial, because you will feel a difference. For me, the biggest thing that I noticed was that it does get you a little fuller, meaning that it does take a little bit to digest, but I feel like that is a plus, because let's say if you finish your workout and you're about to eat breakfast, then you can have your amino with you, and then it'll fill you up longer. So potentially your next meal will not be, if it's 4 hours or 5 hours, depending on how many times you eat, it will just delay the process a little bit longer, but it will also help the body absorb it as well. So potentially you will feel a little bit fuller, less hungry throughout the day. And for me, I feel like this is a plus to add to your rotation, whether you're drinking your aminos in between your workout or post. I feel like this Enigma formula right here is amazing. And I'm not putting it over because, oh, Paula send this. No, I bought this out of my own money. And honestly, this one is my mom's favorite. Helps her recover from a long day of work, or when she does go to work out in the gym on the weekends or throughout the week. So all in all, guys, this is a stacked ingredient profile that will help you recover, keep you hydrated after a long, grueling workout, especially if you are taking these strong DMHA hitters that you will be a little thirsty. Guess what? You will not be reaching and pounding down a gallon of water after your workout with this ingredient, with this Enigma complete essential amino acid plus BCAA recovery matrix with electrolytes. Me personally, I will continue to buy this, and if I don't buy it, my mom will probably buy it, just because she believes and sees the results and also feels it. Somebody in the late 60s, how the joint pain goes away, and how it helps them just recover. It helps, like, you could see it. For me, that's what my biggest takeaway was, that I was able to see the results, not just in myself but also my mom, and vice versa. So again, I believe that this will stay in my house for a long time in rotation, potentially with the other, maybe one other amino acid, just because for me, I like to switch it up because of the flavors, because not each company has a flavor. But regardless, hands down, this is something that I will continue to pick up in the future. And if you guys do want to pick this one up, at least try it once, you can head over to NutriCartel.com and use my discount code WFS for 15% off your entire order. Help the channel continue to grow, and also, continue to bring out these other reviews for you guys. So with that, guys, I'll catch you on the next supplement review.